Hi guys, Legend Vipers here, and welcome to probably one of the more cooler Five Nights at Freddy's fan games I just happened to see on Game Jolt not too long ago. This is Lego Five Nights at Freddy's, which we've been playing a little bit of Lego games here on the channel already. We've played through Star Wars, which is still not completed yet. I plan to continue that soon, but we've also played Juniors before this one. And this would pique my interest a little bit because I guess all it is a reskin of the original Five Nights at Freddy's in Lego form, which looks absolutely great. Like, it looks amazing. Like, Freddy here looks really good. Like, this looks like a legit Lego Freddy. What's interesting about this is it has a shop. So, I've been playing this in the background a little bit. So, like, I've gone ahead and I've unlocked all these plushies because I've absolutely fallen in love with this game. And I really would hope Lego would do something like this with FNAF in the future. But you can see, like, there's a bunch of different things you can unlock here. For instance, you have the Bonnie Plus, which this style purple rabbit toy will let you know when Bonnie has left your door. And then you have the same thing kind of like for Chica. This figurine with of a yellow duck will get a hint of when Chica has left your door. Foxy's having this wolf plush in your possession will let you know when Foxy has ran out of the curtain. Very cool. You have an extra life feature, which we'll get into. And then we have this small goose plaything will bounce up and down and let you know when Freddy has gotten into your office. Not a good sign. We also have a Golden Freddy one, which I can't afford because I'm too poor. But then there's also like abandoned decorations. There's a timer. I wish the timer was a little bit cheaper. It's not, though. We have Halloween decorations. We have Bronze Freddy trophy, Endo Head Chica, kitchen camera, Lights Out skin, Sparky, Silver Freddy trophy, Shadow Golden Freddy skin, Melted Freddy skin, Pro Player trophy, and then we have Masochist trophy. To purchase this trophy, you must beat the 420 in the custom night 20 times. As once wasn't enough, and don't worry, beating it is with challenges on counts too. Oh god. As long as you're not playing wow. That's a lot. And then of course you have the Golden Freddy trophy. But we're not more concerned about that, we're just more concerned about into it, shall we? Because this game looks really well done. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, that was really quick. Night 1, 12 a.m. And it's really cool to see a lot of these, like, fan-verse games come out now. Like, I remember back when Five Nights at Freddy's was not that major of a franchise at all. I remember back when it was a small indie. But look, you can see all the plushies. So cute. But look at the detail in here, though. Like, this is absolutely crazy. This is a perfect recreation. Look at them. They look so good. Like, my god. The camera's everything. Like, stage and everything. Foxy's West Hall, West Corner. Kind of like original Lego. So there's the whole crew, looking absolutely amazing. The office looks really well done. And of course, in case you all are wondering, give it a little bit of that. What the hell? Bonnie's already out. I guess Bonnie really wanted to come say hello to us. But you can see, like, I only have 1 heart left up here. When you start the game, you start with 3 hearts. And what those 3 hearts do is, they allow you to stay alive for as long as you can in here. So, like, once you die, you lose a heart. And after you die 3 times, you lose all your studs. So for me, I am probably going to lose the majority of my studs, considering I don't have any left. And it's not great to lose your studs. These nights do last just as long as the normal Five Nights at Freddy's. So, it's just one of those things where looking through the cameras, I mean, it's the first night, there's not much, oh my god. Hi, I didn't expect you to be right in the camera, but I'm kind of glad you showed up because you can even see the detailing that they go through. They even put that face in the game. And they're all looking at us. Freddy's looking at us back there. The Endo's looking at us. Oh, Bonnie is just checked out. He's back in the dining room. But yeah, you can honk the nose and get a stud for that. It's usually worth 10. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then that happens for him and wait for no reason. I don't know what triggers it. I hope nothing important triggers it, because if so, I don't catch it. And obviously getting Golden Freddy to appear is a challenge, so that's why you get the plushie. If you click on it, it's supposed to make him appear. But the odds of getting him to appear over here is very, very rare. Bonnie in the hallway? No. Everyone's still just chilling out. It's 2 a.m. So, I mean, pretty much with these plushies, you don't even have to really, you don't even have to check the cameras really anymore, even for Foxy. But I mean, it still pays to check only because Foxy does still raw power from you. I think the only flaw would be the Freddy one. I wish the Freddy one did something different. Like, I wish it would let you know when he's right outside your office and he would start bouncing so you had time to close it before he gets in. But I'm totally fine with what he does. It's cool just to have all the trophies. I call them trophies. All the plushies on the desk. Kind of like in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, one of the replayabilities of the Ultimate Custom Nights were literally just unlocking plushies for the desk in FNAF 2. Which I used to love doing that. FNAF 2 is probably one of my... You're just really chilling in the back room tonight. FNAF 2 is still by far, I think, my #1 favorite FNAF game. Out of any of them. Just because it was different from what this was. You didn't have doors to close to protect you. You were pretty much on your own. You're just going to be there all night, Bonnie. Oh, hi, there's Foxy. I mean, look at that. That looks so well done. So well done. And I know, it's crazy. Foxy on night 1. Who would have thought? But he does come out if you don't pay attention. Even on night 1, I think he can actually kill you on night 1 if you don't check the cameras. I think that's the thing. If you just don't put up the cameras at all, when you're playing night 1, he will just pop in and kill you. For, like, out of the blue. You'll be like, what? I didn't know I had to look at stuff. You know, some people have run into that. Okay, Bonnie's back up in that. Chica and Freddy are still stuck. They're moving again. It's just as stressful as the original Five Nights at Freddy's. Where'd he go? No. Where is he? Hang on. Where'd he go? He's still there. Why not? Put me into paranoia and then he moved down the hall. It's 4 a.m. What's gonna happen? I don't know. That's footsteps, so. I hear those footsteps every time I think something is actually happening. Bonnie boy, where you at, Bonnie? I miss Bonnie. They got rid of Bonnie in security breach. It's not there anymore, and it's kind of sad. Okay, any day now. I don't know when they're gonna pop up. I'm waiting on them to pop up at something here. Feels like it's been 4 a.m. forever, so it's gonna be 5 a.m. very shortly. I would think. I just like the classic ambiance of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. You know, it's just so unsettling. Oh god, Chica's out too. Jesus. Oh, Bonnie's like right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, hi, Bonnie. Jesus Christ. Okay. What do I guess the plushie's gonna tell me. The plushie will tell me. You'll see him bounce when he's gone. He may not leave at all. Which, even if he doesn't, it's not that big of a deal. It's almost 6 a.m., so it's not like if he leaves or stays, it's going to affect him much right now, so. Oh, there he goes. Let's check for Foxy. I check anyway, even though the plushie's supposed to tell you when he leaves. I check anyway, just because I kind of like to throw. Because sometimes they do pop back up at your door. Like, they'll just leave, come back, and then it's like, oh god, too much. And then you get really unlucky and they never leave your door. Like, they get broken behind your door and it's 6 a.m. How about that? And it froze my game. Jesus. Hey, look at that. Woo, that's rich right there. Look at that. So from the shop, I'm trying to look at what I want to buy next. I can't really afford anything right now, I know. But I mean, yeah, I can't really afford anything. So we just really got to go through it again, pretty much. It disappeared. Just that disappeared at one point. Yeah, what is this? So it says whether you find them through the game through the rough challenges, blue studs are proof of your blue studs allow more knowledge on the game. This is a trophy for people like you. For blue studs? Well, I guess we continue on to night 2 then, shall we? But this game just is really appealing. Now, the reason why I decided to play this one and not just the regular Five Nights at Freddy's is just because I wanted to play more of the Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. Because I feel like they deserve a little attention. I feel like they haven't been getting much attention. And quite frankly, in the future, my plan in the future, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I want to do a huge Five Nights at... Oh god, they're both there. That's really creepy. Hi, fellas. But I wanted to do a massive Five Nights at Freddy's like merch that I have. So obviously I do like the collector boxes from Dr. Collector and everything like that. And we have one more of those on the way at this point in time. I don't know what's going to come after that. But for the most part, we have the Knight Rider kit coming, and that's going to be it after that for now, unless they're going to make another one. Because they've made quite a few now, and I swear they're probably going to make more in the future. So stay tuned for that. But my plan is, in a couple of years anyway, I wanted to wait for like the 10-year mark of Five Nights at Freddy's. Because, I mean, 8 years just happened this year, and 8 years was crazy. I mean, it's hard to think a game like this has stood the test of time for 8 years. Because one thing I'm going to get into in that review is mainly my experience with Five Nights at Freddy's and growing up with it. Because I came from the era of when creepypasta was just becoming a thing and it was fading out. And I mean, we still have creepypastas, you know, being made here, which is cool, but I mean like the OG creepypastas, like Slender, Jeff the Killer, The Rake, Suicide Scribble, like all those like crazy creepypastas. Suicide Mouse, which I believe there's Five Nights at Treasure Island, which is based off of that creepypasta. So I mean, it's one of those things where it's definitely something interesting I want to touch on the topic of Five Nights at Freddy's as a whole, because there is a lot more personal experiences of the game than there is just the actual storyline of the game itself. Because I think there's a lot of cool stories of like this game. There's a lot of people who grew up with it. Like, I have 2 nephews. One of my nephews literally is in love with this game, and he was born after this game was already out and popular. So like, he kind of grew into it, which was crazy. Because I grew up liking it because I used to watch like Markiplier and stuff like that. But that'll all be one big topic for a future video. But the long and the short of it, it's just a really cool and interesting game, and I think it definitely paved the way for a lot of cool sketches, a lot of cool characters, and obviously making one of the more complicated freaking lores of the world. My God. If there's one thing that everyone can relate to when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's, nobody knows what the fuck the actual story is. Everything's a goddamn theory. Like, we know the majority of the story already. We know what's happening with Freddy's. But there's like those little gaps in between that makes it so we don't really 100% know. And Scott refuses to announce that. That's going to be something Scott will take to his grave most likely, if I had to guess. You know, the guy has probably made millions on this game, but it's ingenious, this concept. It's just crazy. But I it's hard to say words after all this time, you know? It's just been so damn long. Like, this game has been around. And just the amount of fanfare it has received is absolutely crazy. Because I remember back to, like, 2014 when this game was a Kickstarter on, like, you know, forums and stuff. Like, this game wasn't even that popular. It wasn't until, like, YouTubers and other, like, people started playing it and giving it attention, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, this game's actually really cool. You know? Based off of, like, a Chuck E. Cheese inspired, you know, Gone Amok. A Chuck E. Cheese Gone Amok is what I call it. Because, God forbid, the animatronics are freaking haunted. Or the ghosts of the dead children. I mean, it just blows me away, honestly. I've been talking for quite a while now, and the night still isn't moving on as quickly as I want it to. I'm just trying to make conversation because I know this is probably boring, plus I don't want to cut away too much, so... And also, take this time, make it like a sponsor, but it's not really a sponsor, but I've officially opened up the Twitter for Legend Vipers. I plan on posting there frequently in the future for upcoming videos and such, and what's on the way. So, in the description there's a link, go check it out, subscribe. I'm going to be posting a few things there. Just mainly about, like, upcoming videos, a little behind the scenes stuff. Pretty much, it was about time I started a Twitter. I figured it was about time. Plus, I also wanted to give a thank you to all the new subscribers who have come in while I've been away. I have seen you guys come in. Thank you guys for subscribing and joining the channel. I know I haven't been posting as much as I promised. I was gone for a bit. I had a little bit of medical issues going on. I had way too many problems going on at once. Ended up cutting my finger open, so that's why I wasn't, like, back as quickly as I wanted to be, because I had to wait for that to heal. So I'm fine. I'm back in the swing of things now. I'm getting back to my normal self. It's 5 a.m. now, but I'm getting back to the swing of videos now, so I hope you guys enjoy what's coming out. Or don't worry, we're not going to be playing just Five Nights at Freddy's fan games forever and always now. I'm going to want you to check those games, because they are cool. They are very, very cool, and I think they deserve a lot of attention. Which I think they get anyway, but I just kind of want to play some of these fan games. Because I remember when this game didn't have nothing. We just had to dream of these style of, like, fan games and stuff going on. I'm just going to leave it closed. Actually, that's trying to touch me. Well, if Foxy leaves the cove down... I'm a little on it. It's 5 a.m. Bonnie stopped by twice. Hey! Would you look at that? Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call it there for this. I've decided I'm not gonna be doing, like, full series on these games unless you guys absolutely want me to. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to play these as full series. So, like, juniors or this one. I'm gonna probably play a few other different games after this. I have plans to. But for now, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe. We got more stuff on the way soon. Go check out the Twitter. Links in the description. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.